What's up, y'all? We're back with the Cook Up of Atlanta. It's your girl, Coco Codeine.
And as you know, your boy, DJ Larry Love.
And we have a special guest today. You want to introduce yourself to the world?
Yeah, man, I go by F.O.R.A.N. That's F.O.R.A.N. Face also versatile negativity.
What's up, brother?
Whole lot of done dotted shit. What's happening?
What's up, man? You was in the club last night?
Man, going crazy. We was at Love 2 Lounge last night going crazy.
For real?
Yeah.
I been that shit hard. But, you know, it's LivehiphopDaily. You know, I like the intro, though. I like the introduction, though, Coco. I like that, man. Vito couldn't make it.
Yeah.
You know, we still out of here. But, you know, we had to check in, brother. It's been a long time. You know, I actually know this. I've been knowing this nigga over 10 years. So it's kind of like, you know, this is our...
Family.
You know what's crazy? This is like only our second interview? Even though...
Yeah.
It's only our second interview. So that's how, you know, even though I know him, I still respect the same work out of any motherfucking artist that I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And 10 years later, maybe about 6, we did interview maybe 6 years ago?
Yeah, no, 7.
7 years ago.
7 years ago.
You see a big difference?
Oh, yeah. It's a big difference.
He been on my head, too.
It's a big difference,
He
man.
been on my head, my
You know what I'm
ear.
saying? It's a lot of artists that, some of your best artists, they're not accessible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing about F.O.R.A.N. was making himself accessible to people. Like, bro, they can see you, they can find you. You know what I'm saying? Because your music great. You know what I'm saying? And that's any artist. That's not just him. That's any artist. Like some of your Gucci's, your Futures, before they got started, like when they was getting started, them niggas wasn't exclusive. Like it was, you know,
you had to be in the clubs.
You had to go to only strip clubs to hear Future or see him probably. Right. You know what I'm saying? With Gucci, like that nigga was just doing car and bike shows. If you wasn't, Gucci was doing all car and bike shows. That nigga was going crazy with the car and bike shows. And then, you know, he was doing his club appearances on the east side, of course, with Libra. But he was only, if you wasn't going to Libra on the east side, you wasn't going to probably see Gucci because he was fucking with Zay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And saying, like, you know, fast forward now, any independent artist, but exclusively with F.O.R.A.N., you know, I think, bro, it's time. That's enough introduction for you.
It's definitely time.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to goddamn dig you up now. So now, what you got to tell the world, bro? What's been going on, bro?
Man, shit, we just been working like, you know, we just dropped the tape. Went on the 13th June, the F.O.R.A.N. tape, self-entitled, it's on all platforms, but we just been working, you know what I mean, like everything just been, you know, just trusting the process, you know what I mean, just staying dedicated, staying patient, and, you know, just staying humble, like most importantly, just still trying to have fun with the shit, you know, with everything else going on, so.
That's hard.
It's just time for it, you know, we put the tape out, you know, we worked on the tape, and, you know, we just moving, bro, we just going day by day with it. You know what I mean?
That's hard. I think how the love for the tape going for so far? It's been over 2 weeks now. That's what?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
We had the 2 weeks mark. Yeah, man, we getting a lot of good feedback. Man. I recorded like so much music, to the point where it's like, you know, I was never putting out music. I lost a lot of songs, and you know, you put the bug in my ear. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody around me was just like, bro, you know, you gotta put your music out. So the love for the tape been crazy, and it's still going up. You know, we independent though.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Everything that we do, like, it's really coming out of our pocket. Like, it's coming from, you know, our label. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best part. Like, just seeing your grind, like, you know, blossom. You know what I mean? To
Facts.
what it is now.
Appreciate you,
but the love been crazy though. The love been.
I'm glad you asked me that, Coco. What's the difference now? The difference is now is, as an artist, he has his own studio. That's the as an artist, when you pay for studio time and somebody else shit, it's calculated. You gotta think about it's calculated. You there for, if I pay for 100, you know, if you pay for 3 hours, that's, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you got to go in that motherfucker like strategically, but when you got your own shit, it's like, when you feel
you got time, yeah.
When you feel it, you can wake up, you can wake up 1 a.m. and be like, fuck it, I'm about to just go in the booth. It could be the middle of the day, like fuck, you know, so you got to worry about somebody else got studio time during that time.
But I see a difference too though, like from going to other people's studios and like having my own studio, like, cause you know you on a time schedule, you want here 4-8 hours, you know what I mean? So it's like you got to put something down, you know what I mean? And you know, every time you go in the studio, you may not, you know, feel it, like you may not feel like recording, but you just want to work on some type of music. But it's like I may pay for 500, you know what I mean, a studio session and may not even record a song, you know what I mean? And I was wasting a lot of money doing that, so I was like, shit, I might as well just get my own shit. You know what I mean? And it's way more comfortable. Like, I could go in that motherfucker with no socks on, no shirt, you know what I mean? Just sit back, drink whatever, put on a movie, you know what I mean? Play the game, and then, you know, just get in my bag, and, you know what I mean? Just make hits like that. So it's a big difference. You know
It
what
is.
I mean? So,
shout out to your engineer too.
oh yeah, shout out my engineers, Skylar Cookup, my nigga Kelly, my nigga SB, my nigga Wizard, man. We only been working together about 3 months.
That's it.
And I met all them niggas like organically. I met Cali at like a Guitar Center, and they was closing. I met SB at a beat battle, and he plugged us. He plugged us everybody in together and shit, and we just been working. That's why I say like. It was definitely time because, like, everything that was going on, like, with the music and with the tape, like, that shit was just happening, like, organic. Like, I was just meeting producers, and these niggas was fire. You know what I'm saying? They're young, too, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, the first day we met, we cooked up, you know what I'm saying? And that shit just been going on like that, so, it was definitely time to put it out, you know what I'm saying?
When you being a rapper, because you was sitting down for a couple years.
Yeah.
What were years? What exact years was those?
Man,
for
I
people that don't
did,
know?
like, shit, bro. I did, like, 3 bids in, like, a 4-year span, 5-year span.
He just got home. Yeah.
Yeah. I just got off house arrest, like, when last year I just got off house arrest, like, September, November, so,
And then if you really look at the time, 2020 was a crazy year.
It was.
That shit, I feel like we went from 2019 to 2021. Yeah. I really don't even remember.
The pandemic.
I was mad as hell when I came. It was a pandemic.
Right?
I was ready to, like, I was out a couple months, maybe like 2 months before it hit. I was still on house arrest though. Yeah. So I couldn't even like bro, I thought I was gonna be outside. I was mad as fuck. I'm like, bro, I'm ready to hit the ground running.
Like write music and stuff like that because you had nothing but time in your hands.
Yeah, but like, see, it'd be hard for me to write music because like I be trying to, like we run our own label, so it's like we do so much. You know what I'm saying? Independent is like. Me just writing music, I be having hella shit on my mind.
Yeah.
I gotta take care of the kids, I gotta take care of home, I gotta take care of, my niggas around me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of hard for me to write music. That's why it was important to get my own studio, so I can just go.
But being locked up for 4 years, my nigga, I'm pretty sure you got a lot to talk about.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Like, wouldn't it be easier to just put it on paper?
A lot of niggas don't write while they locked up, though.
Facts?
Yeah,
they don't?
A lot of niggas. Some niggas do, but they ain't putting that shit up.
Okay,
like
I would think though. You would think
because you got so much
shit,
on your mind.
It's so much stuff. Like
if you fuck around and write a whole book, if you end up writing.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat my case. Like I ain't worrying about writing no rap. Like, I'm in the law library. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get home. Like I'm on the phone with the lawyer. I'm trying to figure out the loopholes in the case. Like you know what I mean? This nigga's trying.
That's some real shit.
No, for real.
You in the law library? I'm trying to find the loopholes in my case.
Like the niggas that do write, they got time. So it's like.
They chilling.
Yeah, they getting 10 years, they getting 20, so they don't give a fuck. Like, now I'm trying to come home. Like, I'm trying to come home tomorrow, like, same day. So it's like, I wasn't even worried about writing. Like, I was working out, though.
Okay.
What about when you was on house arrest?
Nah, I was trying to get off house arrest. Like,
you shot your video on house arrest, though.
Yeah, I shot a video on house arrest.
But that's not the video.
I ain't put it out, though.
You know what's crazy?
I shot a video.
He shot a video, didn't put it.
It was
we should have put a piece of that, because you had the anklet on in the video. I remember.
Yeah, I should, but I couldn't find the footage. I forgot the nigga.
I was
name.
there. Shit.
Yeah, you was there. Yeah, I forgot the dude name. He was flexing on Instagram like he was a big.
I remember that
video.
Nigga drove. I remember that.
Yeah, I put together like this big ass video. It was my first video, so I was extra. Like, you know what I mean? I had a whole barbecue, everything.
It's only 2 artists that I've seen do a video with a house arrest anklet.
You
and Chief Keef. Y'all remember Chief Keef?
But you can't do it though, right?
Hell no, I wasn't supposed to be doing that. I was supposed to be at work.
Yeah.
Like, they told me, because I was in the halfway house. So
okay. So it's like, go work, come back.
Yeah, the pandemic hit, so they was like, okay. I went back to court. I was like, bro, I can't do a whole year at the halfway house because I had to literally work and come back. And that shit was like, I was like, bro, I can't get set back a whole nother year.
Yeah.
So I went back to court like 4 months into the halfway house and shit. Then they was like, well, we'll put you on house arrest. Then the pandemic hit. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, shit, fuck it. I was turned up on house arrest.
Everybody was inside.
I gotta get this shit. Like,
I don't know. Yo, Chief Keef loved Sosa's video. He had. Y'all remember he was on house arrest?
Yeah, he had one too.
Like, I'm talking about, he had all his niggas. That was scary. They was.
But see, I don't know.
He was different.
Some niggas be different because I know 42 Doug on house arrest. And
he is?
Yeah, he be everywhere.
Damn, I never knew that.
It depends on your PO too.
Some niggas stipulation be different.
Yo, the house arrest to rappers, because they put Fuji on. Didn't they try to put Fuji on house arrest and he cut the
he cut it off.
It's like.
Stupid.
Nah, that shit hell, bro.
They know it's like, if that's the motive, you making your money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they know you ain't got
depending on your PO too, they'll let you like, okay, you can go here.
Yeah.
Okay. They'll still let you make your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If they see you really got motion, like they gonna fuck with you.
Okay. That makes sense. It's so to jump to the music part aspect. And by the way, a lot of people don't know you was an athlete too.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to your little brother.
Oh yeah, shout out to my little man. Free my little brother.
Free your little brother.
Dro,
Free Dro, man. Shout out to your little brother. But your little brother was a leading Tuskegee.
Yeah. He broke all the records.
Your little brother broke all the
Tuskegee.
records for Tuskegee as a running
I
back.
started to go there too.
Your little brother, and then you was a beast coming out of.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas don't know that about you, but you had what you had 10 D1 alphas.
Yeah, like 10. Yup.
Boy had 10
For
D1
football?
alphas.
Athlete. Yeah, football and basketball.
Yeah, so it's
Just
but my moral is a lot of people don't be knowing what was before
Oh,
the
the
rap
backstory.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just know what they see, but they don't know that this shit come from.
Yeah, I was starting varsity like since the 9th grade,
Same.
football and basketball.
Yeah. So
Like going crazy, yup.
But that's a lot of rappers like the Dave Eastes. Dave East played basketball.
Yeah, a lot of niggas hoop like Lou Will.
Lil Will hoop.
Yeah.
And
a lot of niggas that rap hoop.
And it's kind of
Master
like
P.
Yo, Master P made
Know
it to
what I
the
mean?
NBA.
Right. Oh,
Master P made it to the motherfucking
So did you
NBA.
not go play because you got locked up?
Nah, I was actually at I actually went to I was going to a junior college because my grades was fucked up, and
Grades. It's
I
always
was supposed to
grades.
be transferring to University of South Carolina, but I was in summer school though, and then I was in summer school for like a month, and then when I came back to Atlanta, I had got locked up,
Yeah.
and then it was like,
Come
and then
on.
when I got out, I tried to go back to school, you feel me? But they wouldn't let me back into school, so I tried to get in Georgia State. I tried to walk on at Georgia State. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, they just weren't fucking with it. So I just like, fuck it, I'm gonna get in the booth.
But it's like I'm a changed man. How y'all don't see that? Y'all think I'm
They
really
don't
gonna
care
go out
nothing
here?
about
They
that.
don't care nothing about none of that shit.
Fuck about none of that.
They don't care nothing about none of that shit, man. But the industry, why did you feel June 13th? Nigga, we've been talking about putting out a mixtape for 5
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Before you even got locked up, we was talking about
Yeah.
putting out a mixtape. So why, like, what made
Why
it, like,
now,
And
basically?
this is the first full body of work. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know. It's just, it's just the timing. Like, it's just timing, bro. Like, a lot of this shit I had to, like, really, like, mentally get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I still had, like, I was still going through shit while I was making the tape.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we flew to Miami.
Trust me, I
we
know.
flew to Miami and tried to do a whole
$330 a night for a room.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we tried to do a whole shindig, and then, a lot of niggas was just playing, like, just counting on a lot of other people and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I always felt like I needed somebody else to, get to the next step. Like, I always try to involve other people and shit, like, you know what I mean? And, just me having a big heart and shit, you know what I mean? I always try to, like, keep my loyalty.
You definitely do.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I tried to keep my loyalty to a certain extent, but that shit was like, it was fucking me up. So, you know what I mean? I just, once I got weed all the bullshit out, you know what I mean? Just, because I was supposed to drop in March.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was March.
I was supposed to drop in March, and then everybody was
the
like,
video.
yeah, and everybody's like, damn, bro, when you dropping? You say you dropping? I had niggas like really hit me like, bro, you supposed to drop in March.
Yeah.
Then April came and shit, like
Yeah.
it was folks hitting me like, bro, you tripping? Like you supposed to drop the tape. So, you know what I mean? But I had to get my team right. I had to get everything right. So I was just like, bro, you know what? We gonna really go straight independent. We ain't asking no nigga for nothing. We not counting on nobody else. We gonna do this shit our way. You know what I mean? And then June, so I was gonna drop early in June, but then Lil Baby had dropped, Lil Migos dropped, Polo G
so it's
dropped,
like,
a lot of niggas dropped,
yeah.
and I'm like, damn, independent, you know what I mean? So I was just like, shit, fuck it, like the 13th, and then it was Sunday, ain't nobody never dropped on Sunday, and I just felt like, the blessings that come with that, I was like, shit, I'm gonna drop on Sunday, like God gonna bless us, like that was my whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I
Are
mean?
you
So,
open to signing to a label? Like,
yeah,
if it makes sense?
If it makes sense, yeah. All right, bet. So I used to be signed to this independent label, Hustle Inc.
Yeah.
And it was an independent label, but they had it was some money behind them and shit. And like being with a label, bro, is way less headache. You know what I mean? Like just having that machine, but beside you, cause it's like, all right, bet. So I'm independent right now, so it's like, me and my boy, we do everything. We got a nigga. We booked through the party.
Doing the
Right.
Distribution.
split sheets,
Nigga,
bro.
we threw the party, cooked the food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we came back and cleaned up.
Your listening party was turned.
Yeah, it was turned.
Like,
Yeah,
it was like
That's the one you did here?
Yeah.
yeah, it was like 70 people here and shit. But it's
here.
Yeah, right.
And here.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like we do everything we do independent. Like
Everything
so it's
is-
like it's a little
no
bit
handouts, man.
No handout. It's a little
I feel like
bit
it's
more,
easier, but it's more hands on the money. So
Oh yeah,
It's easier, but it's like you gotta think, cause like, bro, you doing everything. So it's like it's just not me being an artist. Like I gotta make sure everybody's straight. You feel me? So like, and that's why I say like that's why I fuck with Larry so much, cause it's like he's like DJ, mentor, manager,
Yeah.
like everything. You feel me? Like most important, like he just been like a real mentor to me. Like I always call this nigga like, bro, what you think I should do? What you think I should say? That he always just like he ain't never, you know what I'm saying, steer me wrong and shit.
I mean, I know a lot of rappers, but a lot of rappers don't really rap the shit that they rap about. I mean, I know
that
I ain't gonna say
they
it like
live
that,
basically.
but I met you in a time when you really was still living the shit that you rapping about. So I know it was authentic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then you had to really went to jail for 4 years, nigga. So
Right.
I know your story
Right.
is real. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It ain't
yeah,
like
yeah.
a goddamn. It ain't
Cap. Yeah.
And
know
that's
what I'm
another thing too. Like I ain't, you know, like I wanted to just put out like some shit that just represented me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And kind of like I ain't really like tapped into my story. That's what I'm gonna be doing on my next tape.
Yeah.
But I kind of just gave him like a little overview of like just me and like, you know, shit that I've been through and what just be going on like in my world and around us and shit.
Yeah, it's a time for everything.
Yeah, it's definitely
Facts.
a time for everything.
You
Though.
know, it's a little time for everything. And I
Yeah.
think, you know, once you meet some of the people that, you know, we talking about, that we
Right.
know, when that time comes, it's going to be a respect level. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
fact. It's
all gonna be
always
respect.
that's why we just, you know what I mean, we do everything in good gracious. Like
Yeah.
trust me, bro, I be wanting to be on the bullshit, but you know, like you got to mix that bit. You
Yeah.
can't bring the streets to the business.
No
and
reason
that's
to,
another
yeah.
thing, like I be having, that's why I be on the phone with you, like, bro, what you think I should do? Like, nah, okay, bet that ain't the best, you know what I mean, move. But you know, when that time come and shit though, you know it's gonna come and you know it's gonna be,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Everything's
gonna be
what
epic.
it is.
Speaking of time, do you have a time limit for yourself? Like, if the music don't pop off by this time, I'm just gonna do something else.
I just love music. Like, you know, most importantly, like my kids love my music, so it's like that's really like only really thing I give a fuck about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna go up regardless. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'd be in this position and shit. Like, if the music wasn't gonna work, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I ain't worried about it not work. I know it's gonna go up. It's only a matter of time and shit. Like, I did like since my listening party, we did like 3 shows. We didn't shut every club that we done did down.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like literally, like, you know what I'm saying? And I be leaving there like, damn, I can't believe I just did. I be surprising myself still, like, with this shit. You know what I mean? So, you know.
So what makes you different from all the other like artists in Atlanta?
I'm just me though. Like, I don't be trying to fit in. Like, I really don't run with the in crowd. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with my niggas and shit. You know what I mean? And we just keep it pushing. Like, we just get money and do music. Like, that's it. Like, I don't be trying to like fit in. Like, I don't be trying to wear like.
The hardest thing for a street nigga is to get them to work with other niggas.
Right.
And that's another thing I gotta open up to.
It's like,
Or they'll say they don't listen to nobody else.
well, the thing is, it's like,
oh, I listen to hella people.
Yeah.
That's all I do. I listen to music.
when you dealing with a nigga or an individual that's outside for real, it's like they good where they at. They don't.
Okay.
And sometimes you work with other people. It's kind of like you don't want them niggas to feel like we need y'all. We just want to get money with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like the third thing it really is like when you take a person that's, you know, a lot of shit happen before we get on these records. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's how we got money or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you still got to think about, you know, affiliations and alliances for a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like being accessible. That's the hardest thing. Like being accessible because you know how you get your money versus what I'm trying to really do for real.
Yeah.
Them shit's like hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being outside. So that's the hardest thing for any rapper, not just foreign. Any street niggas, like it's hard for them to fuck with other.
You collab with other local artists?
Not yet. I'm open to it, but I just ain't like.
I think you should start off with producers.
Yeah.
I think you should start with like producers and a couple of features here and there for people that's
See,
like.
it'd be hard for me, like, cause like honestly, bro, like everything that's around me, like it really is organic. So it's like I try not to go like forcing no relationships like with nobody. Like like last week I met a country singer and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was just saying that because like I would like my next tape I was trying to go to the next level like with my shit and like really make like real music like with bands and shit like that. And like I just run across people like I really don't be trying cause you know what I'm saying? You know, we didn't hit a couple people up and, you know, a couple producers and shit. And they, all right, we gonna get y'all in the studio. I'm talking about like some A1 producers and shit.
Yeah.
And they just never like, you know, niggas just don't fall through.
The type of city Atlanta is, like, unless you already fucking
It's like
with them
networking.
Niggas, yeah, niggas want you to goddamn, they want to see
They
your
want you to
fire.
kiss that
Yeah,
ass.
like you hungry.
Yeah, they didn't heard about you for a goddamn couple months. Next thing you know, they want to work with you. Not that you done made your own fire. Nah, nigga, we wanted to work with you when we was building the sticks. Nigga, we put the sticks together.
Yeah.
Not when the goddamn fire already up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then even too like, you know, I really just I ain't gonna say no names and shit. You know what I mean? But you know,
Not
I
you.
didn't. You know what I mean? I don't.
Go listen to your tape.
Yeah, go listen to the tape. But like forcing the relationships, bro. I don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I just, you know what I mean? That shit just organic, bro. If it ain't organic, like fuck them. Like,
do you get your music played a lot in the clubs?
You know, we just like this.
It's 2 weeks old.
2 weeks old. We got some clubs.
Like
we got some DJs.
like 3
and
clubs.
Shit. you know what I mean, people coming, you know,
Right.
it's
DJs
where trust is
definitely
going up. And, you know, if you don't know, I'm telling you, go get the tape, get in tune, because you don't want to be one of the motherfuckers who don't know what's going on when this shit hit the scene. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like I say, if you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you. But don't try to jump on the bandwagon later on. You know what I mean?
Say all aboard.
Right.
All aboard. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's all love, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Before you leave, though, what can you promise? Because like I said, it's different for me. So what can you promise? I want to see you go to, like I said, you're going to get to that point that you're going to have people that don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Run up to I love your work. I love your.
Yeah.
You're going to have kids. Your kids.
Yeah,
your
facts.
kids going to have their friends look at their daddy work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So maybe say fucking a year and a half from now, kid, what can you tell that little kid that's going to, you know what I'm saying, like, see your shit, listen to your tape? Because you rapping about some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the time, you, like you said, you do it for your kids, and you don't give a fuck if you don't got no.
Yeah,
no
no fans.
kid,
Yeah.
you know what
I
I'm saying?
turn up with my kids at the crib every day. I call my kids right now and shit. They gonna be playing my music on YouTube.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So.
But like I said, once the world knows your story, then it's gonna be different. But anyway, what can you tell the youth? You know what I'm saying? What can you tell the young niggas that's thinking about, you know what I'm saying, some bull, like, nigga, you just sat down for 4 years and came home from a halfway. Like, what can you tell the young niggas that's out there doing their thing?
What can I tell them to
Hey,
can I
man,
to stay out
you
of trouble or what?
Anything. What's your, that's what I'm talking about, like, on that type of level.
Go to school, man. Stay
Yeah.
in school. You know what I mean? Find something you love to do that's positive, you know what I mean, and just stay consistent with that. You know what I mean? And, you know, just be real with yourself, you know what I mean? Like,
I like that.
You know what I mean? Don't be out here trying to just run with everybody because, you know, it's cool to do. Like, find something that you love to do that's positive and just stick to that, bro, and just grow from there.
Facts.
You know.
Coco, any
That
last
was deep.
remarking words for you? That was deep.
Yeah, that was deep. It's like he got quiet, like he was feeling it.
I had to, you know what I mean, think about that. Because my kid, I be having to tell my kids, you know what I mean, the same thing because they do listen to my music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they may mess around and say a cuss word or something, and I got to, Daddy, I didn't know you did this, you know, and you know what I'm saying?
I read
Do you sit down and talk to them, like, about what you did and, like?
You know, my oldest one is 6 right now, so, you know, we ain't really, like, got to that point.
Yeah.
But, you know, they know what's going, like, kids, they smart as hell. They know you know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter's like, Dad, you go to the studio every night?
Yeah.
Like, she know what's going on.
Yeah,
Like, she see me with these chains on, you know what I mean, pulling up on the video, flashing money. So I just be having to tell them, like, you know, we have certain little talks, though. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
And it's gonna be, and like I said, it's gonna happen once they see them. You know, their kids understand. You know, what I'm saying? But you know, I read on a blog that, you know, 80%, it was 87% of the game has at least one kid, like at least a father or a mother. 85% of the industry. Ain't that's a big number of one industry. It's like I think it was 87%.
Yeah.
87% is like either a single it was a single parent
household
or have a birthing of a kid.
Yeah.
So everybody kids see they, you know, you gotta look at whether their mom was a fucking strip, whether their mom was a Cardi or gonna grow up or all these artists. I mean, we go back 10 days, you know what I'm saying? The Lil Kim.
They see their mama going out the house with them heels and shit, you know what I mean? Coming back with the ones. They know what's going on.
I think it's harder for women though. I think it's harder for women.
Yeah, it is though.
It's harder for women.
You can't really.
You a mother. It's harder. So you think it's, you know, it's harder for women to, you know, when the kids get the
So it's like they see you, they want to make. If you got a daughter, like she see you wear makeup, eyelashes.
Yeah, I mean I got a son, so it's like a little different, but so I don't have to be as like, you know.
When would you let your son see your Instagram?
He can see my Instagram now because I want to have a relationship where like we cool, like we can talk about anything. You know, I'm not hiding.
Your shit ain't.
Like, I'm not gonna hide the world from you. Like
your shit ain't crazy like that.
Yeah, it's not real crazy. But I ain't no stripper or nothing.
Nah.
So.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know that. You know what I'm saying? But what about the strippers?
I just had to put that on camera.
The strippers got it tough. The strippers got it tough. The strippers got it tough when it comes to social media. Shout out to the strippers, boy. Hiding them pages.
I mean, but you gotta think like he said, look at like the Cardi B's and stuff like that. It's like, you know, your mom used to be a stripper, but like, look where we at now.
Man, shout out to the strippers that gotta hide them pages and them fake accounts so their kids don't see them. But anyway, before we get out of here, Live Hip Hop Daily, DJ Larry Love, Coco Codeine.
It's your boy F.O.R.A.N, man. Y'all know what's going on. Go get that tape, self-entitled.
No, that's
F.O.R.A.N.
it's hard.
F.O.R.A.N, man. Go get that.
Face obstacles.
Because I heard it, and I was like, who is this?
Nah.
Yeah, we lit.
And shout out to we made one, you know, the Pressure song is a dope. Pressure song going up off your tape.
Yeah.
But we was talking about this on camera. The black TikTokers are really striking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen
the
that.
Black creators on TikTok has a strike and a ban against TikTok right now. The reason TikTok is popping is because of these dances from the black creators.
They need to make an app. Somebody need to make an app.
They need to make an app, or they need to pay these kids or something.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to see that we made a song for specifically for TikTok.
It's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna come
It's
back.
gonna come back.
Because, you know, I mean, black people,
Yeah,
they
they'll
don't stay
go on IG
consistent
and do it.
anyway.
Yeah, they're going to IG and turn it for
Right.
They're turning IG.
You know what I mean?
Live Hip Hop Daily, man. Cook Up Atlanta. F.O.R.A.N in the building. Coco Codeine is DJ Larry Love, man. We out of here.
F.O.R.A.N.